good. This good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, yeah, man. I used to hate that, man. You know, because, man, I didn't feel right about going out, man. In fact, you know, I love my people, man. You know, but like I said, man, it's truth, man. I love the brethren, man. That's it. Find it?
Go ahead. Keep reading it.
Okay. All right, yeah, this is verse Timothy 6, and I'm going to go to 9. All right, verse 9, he said, but they that will be rich fall into temptation. Right, come on. All right, and a snare, and unto many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perditions. Right, man, because, hey, man, because when your thinking is not straight, when you got all them riches, man, you're not thinking about the little guy. You're thinking about how you got obtain more riches, or how many women you can get, man. And it's a distraction. It's a defense, but it's a defense for the righteous man, because the wicked man is not thinking about the things he can do, man. Hey, look at some things you so-called Jacob could get money. Because to Tyler Perry, he think he's doing a good thing by opening that studio, man. Oh, man, now look how many blacks can produce movies. You're still not, Jake still ain't finna be producing no movies, man. You know, and if you still go through Esau, I don't care what state of the art that studio is in, man. You still gonna have to go through your master to do certain things. All right? Because this devil is not gonna let you. He's gonna let you do so much. Why do you think Bill Cosby got caught up in that mess, man? Because he was trying to buy NBC. That's a no-no. You ain't jumped enough hoops, man. Yeah, well, in this society, you ain't sucked enough dick. Or you ain't took it up the ass enough, man. Or you ain't sacrificed enough children for us. All right? All right? Let me read that over. He said, for many, he said, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while, he said, for the love of money is the root of all evil. See, they love it. Right. They loving it. Because they try to obtain more and more and more. And see, the love of money, like I said, when you got money and you are adhering to the things of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you blessing the Akim, making sure that the work is being pushed out. If a brother in this truth get money, he should be making sure all the Akim is straight as far as signs, cameras, whatever it is to push this word out, man. You know, making sure that I ain't saying go buy brothers' houses, making sure brothers know sufficient with funds, with housing. You know, brothers got adequate vehicles to go back and forth. Not brothers that just sitting around. I mean, like if you got L's or whatever, if brother got a job and he need a way to get back and forth to work, bust a brother, man. You know. He said, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some convert after they have erred. Yeah, convert after they have erred, because usually, because after all that, because back to that video, most of them cats that lost all their money, guess what they were? Most of them were drug counselors, going to mentor to the youth. Where was you at when you had all that money? Why would you go on to tell the youth, hey, look here, I'm going to invest in you, you know, and then that's another thing Jacob do. Jacob have money and go invest into the fucking school system. Why did you take that money, man, and invest in a charter school, not a charter school, but a school where some women could teach school, take from this school system, because this school system is corrupt, man. You know, but after Jake gets broke, man, that's when he wants to get all humble. Oh, man, I'm going to become a counselor. Or I'm going to do this, man, for the youth. And I'm going to do that. Where was you at doing all of that when you had the money? You know, that's why the scripture reads like that, man. He said, which while some converted after they have erred from the faith and piercing themselves through with many sorrows.
Yeah, what's the things they done have to do for the money? Things they done have to do for it, man.
Woo. But Tyler Perry is so fucking bugged out, man. He ain't shameful for the shit he's doing, man. But he's gonna be shameful in that day when Yahushua crack them skies, man. Or he gonna be, like I said, if he run across
a so-called Christian.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what he is. The Christian, a so-called Christian, man.
You know, you the worst niggas, man. You Christians, man.
Yeah, bro.
Then you know that? Go ahead.
Yeah. He said, for many sorrows. All right, he said, but thou, verse 11, but thou, O man of the power, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Okay, this is the things we're inheriting, man. All right, because, hey, like I said, if we do come across money, we calling up brothers, hey, what's up? Hey, straight, man, you need, oh, man, I'm kind of down, man, need some food. Hey, brother, come on, man, come and snatch you up. Or either just bless the brother with the money, let the brother go get some food. The brother might need his car fixed, man. You know, brother might, brother might need something worked on, man, on his house or something, man. You know, go help a brother out, man. Do what you can do, man. Bless him with, you know, with the finances to fix the roof, or help him with his rent or whatever, man. Whatever, if you're a man of the Lord, man, the Lord, Yahweh Shai is gonna put the spirit on you to what to do, man. All right, but you got to be in that mind of that. All right, okay. He says, verse 12. He said, fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also.
What them niggas ain't doing, they worry about money.
That's right.
You know?
Right. He said, fight the good fight of faith. Which, man, it's hard to have faith, man. If you got everything you need, man, what do you need with faith? These cats ain't having, because they think, you know what, because they've been robbed of faith, because what? They think they got it up on their own record. Oh, man, I'm a brilliant player, man. They won't thank Yahweh Shai for giving them the skill to be able to play like that. You know?
I got something. This is Ecclesiastes 2 and 4. Now, Solomon was one of the richest men to ever live.
Mm-hmm.
Said, matter of fact, he says, Ecclesiastes 2 and 3, I sought in my heart to give myself unto wine, yet acquainting my heart with wisdom, to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was the good for the sons of men, which should be under the heaven of all the days of their life. I made me great works, I built me houses, I planted me vineyards. Basically, he had all these great things. I made me gardens and orchards. I planted trees in them and all kind of fruits. I made me pools of water to water therewith, and the wood that bringeth forth trees. I got me servants and maidens and servants born in my house. I had great possessions. I had great possessions of great and small cattle, above all that were in Jerusalem before me. I gathered me also silver and gold, and peculiar treasure of kings and provinces, and got me man singers and women singers, the delight of sons and men, and musical instruments, and that of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. And all my wisdom remained with me.
Right.
Solomon had all these great riches, man. He had slaves and everything, servants. And whatsoever my eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from joy from my heart, and rejoiced in all my labor. This was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on all my works that my hands had wrought, and the labor that I had labored to do. Behold, all was vanity and vexation of the spirit, and there is no profit under the sun.
Man.
It says, I turn myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly, for what can man do that cometh after the king, even that which have already been done? You see?
Man.
So even basically it vexed Solomon. He said, even with all this shit, man, it ain't nothing, man. It was all vanity, man.
That's right, brother.
It wasn't shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at Job, man. You know, Job went through the same thing, man. He lost everything, but hey, man, he remained faithful until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You got some more?
That was it.
All right, I got some. This is 1 Samuel 2 and 7. He said, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich, and bringeth low and lifteth up. He riseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Let me read.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna jump to 15.
Come on.
Because this is the point. Because if It says, then said in my heart, as it happeneth to a fool, so shall it happen even to me. And why was I then more wise? Then I said in my heart, this is also vanity. Because basically, at the end of the day, you die.
Yeah.
He said, so that it happened to a fool, so does it even happen to somebody that's wise and rich. Same thing. You all get put over in a 6-foot fucking hole, man.
Yeah. With nothing. With dirt. You in that dirt, and the worm going to inherit.
Look, and this was vexing the shit out of Solomon, man.
Yeah.
It says, there's no remembrance of the wise more than of the fool. Forever, seeing that which now is the days to come, all be forgotten. And how dieth the wise man as the fool. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. Yeah, I hated all my labor which I have taken under the sun, because I shall leave it unto a man that shall be after me. So he was mad, like, I gotta leave up. Leave my shit to someone else, man. You know?
I was actually watching one of these, I don't know if it was Warren Buffett or one of these other guys, this Edomite. He said he wasn't leaving his kids shit. He said because he raised them fucked up, and he said, to be rich, he was saying, he was giving like some principles about being rich. And he said his kids didn't possess that. He's not leaving them nothing. Damn. But hey, you know what? And they like that. Because he saw kids actually plot and turn on him, man, and be finding ways to kill him, man, and to take his riches, man.
It says, how should I leave it unto a man that shall be after me? And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over my labor, wherein I labor, wherein I have showed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity. So he was mad. Like, man, I'm gonna leave my riches to some goddamn fool or some nigga, and he might blow my goddamn money, man.
That's crazy.
He might go fucking broke.
You watch a lot of movies like that, man. That movie, about the guy after Lionheart. We were watching this house, and the guy's son, he knew his son was a fuck up, and his son, when he was gonna die on his deathbed, and his son was like, I always knew that I was better than you. You know what I'm saying? Because his father was real hard on him and shit, but he was an asshole, man, because he ended up losing the war and shit. All right,
that was it today. That was it.
Okay. This is 1 Samuel 2. Start back at 7. He said, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich.
See, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. You see? So it's up to the Lord if you what? Rich or poor. Right. As a matter of fact, that's written in the book of Sirach too, man. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich, man. You know? Listen to this. Sirach 11, or Ecclesiasticus 11 and 14. It says poverty, adversity. I said poverty. It says prosperity. All right. This is what you pastors see. All right. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come from the Lord.
Right.
You see?
Right.
It's up to the Lord if you're rich.
That's right, man. He said, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He rise up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's. Right, everything's his. And he hath set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for the strength shall no man prevail. All right, we got one more. This is
I was holding that scripture in Luke.
Right, okay, this is one scripture. All right, this is Proverbs 10 and 21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. what did Solomon say? He said, hey man, he was rich in wisdom, man. All right, because that only thing that lasts, and only thing that stays with you that you can pass on to your seed, man, is wisdom.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, right? The point of me pulling out the Ecclesiastes, man, at the end of the day, these riches ain't shit, man. They gonna all perish, man.
Right.
So you storing up your treasures on this present earth just for them to be destroyed, or somebody else can inherit the shit. If Michael Jordan died, he leave it to his sons, man. They can blow that shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you would blow billions of dollars, but it's possible.
Right. Okay. Verse 22: the blessings of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. Right, because see, I was saying earlier, that's the only thing you can pass on, man, to your seeds, man, is wisdom. All right, and the rest is up to y'all about Shem Yahushua, man. What he wants them to do. Hey, Shalom, brother. All right, so this is verse 24. He said, the fear of the wicked, it shall come upon him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted. So let me read that over. Verse 23. It is as Slugger, come. Verse 22. The blessings of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he added no sorrow with it. All right, man. So there's no sorrow, man, to have wisdom, man. But when them riches, hey, like he was saying, when he read Wisdom of Solomon, that shit, it vexed him, man. Because everything he seen with it, man, it was empty. It was just vanity, man. Nothing. It was no. Hey, man, even in this world, in this life, man, after a while,
he did all this labor in the
right.
All these different deaths to die and leave it to somebody else. And that really bothered him, man.
Yeah.
That fucked him up in the head, man.
Yep.
He said he counted it, madness and folly. You know? Like, goddamn, like I done did all this labor.
Yeah.
That's all I can die. And somebody come be a fuck off.
Remember the movie at the end of Gladiators? What's his name? Marcus Aurelius. He said, Maximum, what have I done? He said, I'm old. He said, what a man wanted. He said, let me try to quote what he said. He said, I am old, Maximum. He said, I want to trust Rome unto you. And Maximum wouldn't take it. He said, no, I don't want to take it. But he said, that's why it must be you, because you don't want it. He said, what about Commodus? He said, man, Commodus is not a moral man. He's like, no, man, my son a fuck up, which he was. But he wanted Maximus to rule, and he said he was going to leave it to him in trust. And he said, I want to know. He said, when a man gets old, he wants to know that he done good in his life. You know, basically almost the same parallel with what Solomon was saying. Hey, look, man, I done conquered kingdoms and did all of this to give it to my fucking sons a fuck up. You know, it's vexing, man, to know the things that you accomplished.
Not even just saying your son a fuck up,
right?
I'm laboring, I'm doing all this stuff,
right?
And I have to leave it. Like, I built all this. It's mine.
Yeah.
Just for me to pass it on. You know?
Yeah. Because it's, you know, and that's you know what that is? That's a crazy thing, man.
Basically, like, I put in all this work. And God damn, I gotta leave. I gotta die. What the fuck?
So it's die.
Like the other person.
Hey, look, perfect example. Look, that's a Bentley
with red interior.
Yeah. Hey, that's the one I seen coming over your house that day in the ghetto.
That's a nice fucking car. God damn. See, but the Lord always send an example,
bro. Always perfect example, bro.
See, but he's gonna eat that bit.
Yeah.
That Bentley's gonna be destroyed in a nuclear destruction, man. You see, he won't be labored. You know, he probably got a good ass job, or probably
doing something.
Do something on the side. You know how Jake get down, man.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right. All right.
And let's say if he was a, you know what I'm saying, drug dealer or something like that, shit is vanity.
Yeah.
Guess what? You either get die, all right, or go to jail, or hey, all that shit, the feds gonna get your shit and they take everything.
That's right.
Even the damn dog.
Yeah, man. Come on. All right. Yeah, so there's no sorrow with righteousness, man. Verse 23, he said, it is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. All right, that's it.
That's it. All right, go to Mark 10 to 17.
Mark 10 and 17. And when he was gone forth into the way, there came one running and kneeling to him and asking him, Good master, what shall I do that I may inherit eternal life? And Yahushua said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the power. Thou knowest that thou knowest the commandments: do not commit adultery, do not kill, do not steal, do not bear false witness, defraud not, honor thy father and mother. And he answered and said unto him, Master, all these have I observed from my youth. Then Yahushua behold him, loved him, and said unto him, One thing thou lackest. Go thy way, sell whatsoever thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasures in heaven, and come take up the cross and follow me. Woo, that was
go ahead.
Woo. And he was sad at that saying.
Because he didn't want to let go of them damn riches, man.
And went away grieved.
He didn't want to let go of that money, man.
For he had great possessions.
He had great possessions, man. You see?
And Yahushua looked round about and said unto the disciples, How hardly...
it's when you labor and put all that work in, you want to let go of all that.
Yeah, man.
It's hard.
Very hard.
It's hard.
He said, How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of the power?
See?
And the disciples were astonished at his words. But Yahushua answered again and said unto them, Children, how hard is it for them that trust in riches to enter into the kingdom of the power? It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the power. And to break that down, that needle years ago, I was in I was in the Christian church. No Christian could break that down. It didn't come into me until I went to jail and understood over in that area. And you will see this in a lot of Arab movies. The needle will be in a building. It's like a little temple thing. It's a little small little opening. And what do you mean by that a camel to get through there? Because a camel is a beast. It's not a beast of burden, but it can consider to be a beast of burden. That's where you moved all your stuff, man. You ever see the movies? They have a lot of stuff on them camels packed up, and you can't get a camel through there without dropping all that stuff, leaving the stuff outside and bringing the camel through. Your possessions, man. So you thinking about the stuff you got up on and little come ups here and there, and then the Lord just say, "Oh, leave all of that." Well, guess what, man? The men of the Lord that you see on the highways and byways, they have done that. They'll forsake. Hey, Scripture said what? Yahushua said what, man? Forsake all and follow me. Peter and them dropped their nets, man. This was their profession. They dropped their nets right there at the brink, man. Hey, we going with him, man. And left, man. They know their father was probably like, hey, but the spirit was on them, man. The pops probably didn't say nothing. It was like, hey, they got to do what they got to do. So hey, man, that's a great thing, man. But hey, he wasn't having it, bro. Let us say he went away. Wait a minute, let's go back to that. He said he went away grieved, bro. He said, and he was sad at that saying, and went away grieved, For he had great possessions. And he was like, man, what? You know, wait a minute. You know, bro, he didn't know how to take that, man. That's why this truth, man. Hey, bro, that's why it said many are called, few are chosen, man. All right? Man, that was a hurt, bro. That
hurt. Like, get that Philippians.
Con. Motherfuckers tripping, boy.
Get that Philippians. Make sure this goddamn camera ain't. Motherfucker just turn off.
Yeah, bro. Satan.
That's fucking Satan.
Yeah. 5 and what?
No, stop.
Are you going to start the third chapter?
Start from matter of fact,
let's get all that out. That's good.
start from like 7.
All right, Philippians 3 and 7. He said, but what things were gained to me, those I counted lost to Mashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss. For
in fact, read up. Start from the top. Start from the top.
All right.
Because you got to remember, Paul kind of probably like had like a top position. You know, he was a Pharisee. You know. Go ahead.
All right. Philippians 3 and 1. Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord. To write.
You know what? And what Paul realized, you know, it ain't about that. All right. The scriptures say, him that love his life shall lose. I get it. What? These motherfuckers crazy.
These motherfuckers is nuts, bro. This motherfucker Meth Alley here, boy. He said Philippians 3 and 1. Finally, my oh man, this motherfucker's gone, bro. Gone, bro. Speaking of every motherfucker's body. Philippians 3 and 1. He said, finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord. To write the same things to you, to me indeed, is not grievous, but for you it is safe. Beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the conscience, the conscience. What's that? Right there. It's like, oh yeah, I can make it right. Concision. He said, I ain't see, I can break it right. He said, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers.
What happened to that?
Well, this is,
no word, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll show it to you, yeah. Beware of concessions for concisions, for we are the circumcision which worship the power in the spirit and rejoice in Mashiach Yahushua and have no confidence in the flesh. Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he hath whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more. Circumcised the 8th day.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you got to remember, Paul, he was a minister of the Gentiles, right? And basically, they whole thing, they were just completely based off the law and not Yahushua. You know, straight up, just strictly law, all right, and not the Savior. Read.
Circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law, a Pharisee.
Yeah, I had out, but you know what Paul did? He didn't have Yahushua. He didn't have Yahushua, man. He had all those, hey man, circumcised the 8th day, Hebrew of Hebrews, you know? He was on point.
Yeah.
Read. Basically, if you're a Pharisee, you're a master in the law, man. Read.
Concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law, blameless, but what thing were gained to me? Those I counted loss for Mashiach.
Yeah, so basically that status he had, man.
Yeah.
All right, he counted loss.
Right.
All right, it wasn't shit to him, man. He said the hell with it, man.
Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord.
See, for the excellency of Yahushua Hamashiach, man, he counted all but loss, man. All right, he counted all loss, man. There wasn't none to him.
For whom I have suffered the loss.
I got something wrong. Matthew 10 and 38. Says, he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me, he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it. And that's what Paul was talking about, man. Because he had this high status, all right, but he had to let go of it. Basically, he lost his previous life, man.
Yeah.
All right? It says, and he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my name's sake shall find it. So you might lose something, but what? You find a whole nother life, man. All right? The scripture speaks about you become what? A new creature. Let me get that real quick. You become a new creature in Yahweh Shai, man. The scriptures say what? Hold on. It say all things are new, man. It gets Second Corinthians. I'll start from 16. 2 Corinthians 5 and 16. Wherefore hence know we no man after the flesh. Yes, though we have known Yahweh Shai after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more. It says, therefore,